Hi, this is Dan Collins coming to you live from Traders Expo Chicago, and joining me is Bill Baruch from Blue Line Futures.
Thanks for having me on here.
You may recognize Bill from his short videos online that you can see. We post him every day on MoneyShow.com, and he has, you take a technical and fundamental outlook on all the markets. Explain to our audience what you're providing.
Our goal at Blue Line Futures is to give consistent, reliable research to our clients, and really something that can be digested and be able to come to your own conclusions on things, but really support you too with the correct information, the right information out there, fundamentals, some technicals, what our bias is, and our proprietary support and resistance levels, and those end up being actionable, they're tradable over short, intermediate, and long-term time frames, and that's what we're trying to be consistent with each day.
And here at the Money Show, people like to get a specialty, but to make trading, you have to understand both, regardless of what you're trading off of. If you're a purely technical trader, you have to know the fundamental inputs that may impact the market, and vice versa. Even if you're trading off the fundamentals, you need to know where support and resistance, and because so much money is flowing there.
This is so true, and really, I'm a technical trader, but everything I do is a fundamental backdrop, and that gets me into the technicals. When I'm watching, or I'm looking at the markets, looking at the charts, really what gets me to look at the charts is a fundamental thesis first. So I work my way in from fundamentals into the technicals, and that's kind of how we set our research up. Starts off with the fundamentals. Where did the market close yesterday? Where are the fundamentals right now? What do we have to look at that's going to impact the market? And then now let's move into the technicals. Here's the technical backdrop, here's our bias, and then here are the levels to trade.
Okay, and it's, like I said, it's one market, and people trade off of both. So you have to understand where they're thinking.
Yeah, we start off with the S&P, we move into the crude oil, as well as gold in their Morning Express. And like you said, it's important to know what's going on in the market, what are people out there thinking, what are the fundamentals impacting the swings. So we really put a big emphasis on that. I author the Morning Express. We also have a Grain Express, it covers corn, wheat, and soybeans. And talking about fundamentals, I mean, there's a lot of fundamental impact on those markets. You have weekly reports talking about supply and demand. You have progress reports. And really, look at the grains, it's a weather market right now too. So there's a lot of fundamentals across the board. Commodities are just absolutely crucial to know those fundamentals.
Yeah, and then I think Oliver Sloop puts out that newsletter, and so often traders are focused on the E-minis and maybe even crude oil. But right now we're in one of the most exciting periods for the grain markets with the extreme wet spring and what we're doing with the heat wave that may impact markets.
Yeah, you couldn't have said it, I mean, any better. I mean, it is such a weather market right now. I mean, we went from such wet weather that they couldn't plant, and then now it's too hot, it's deteriorating the crops, and we could see there's big volatility that's going to continue. Some volatility may slip out just a bit here over the coming weeks, but then it's going to pick back up, and it's going to be an exciting market to trade. Everybody needs that on your radar.
Okay, Bill, where can our listeners hear more of your research? Where can they find it?
Well, you go to our website, bluelinefutures.com. There's a research tab on our website. You click on the research free, and it takes you right into there. You can sign up for a complimentary trial of research there as well, but all of our reports, they're all up there, the fundamentals, and a portion of a technicals. To get the whole technicals, you have to sign up for the complimentary trial or become a client, but you get all of our research there, you can find it there, you have our videos as well, and then any media spots, TV spots we do as well, we'll post on there too.
Okay, and just to remind everybody, we post on the MoneyShow.com where you can kind of get a taste, and I think if you look at that, then you're going to want to get more. We're going to take a quick break from the Traders Expo Chicago, but we're going to be back with more specific details on what Bill thinks about markets shortly.